to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
450 pounds! The man from the Sudan! The man with a roadmap for a forehead! The greatest black role model since Malcolm X! I give to you the definitive ode to Abdullah the Butcher! Dear Abby!
Suplex City, bitch!
Well, he'll come to you with the beat of it, bringing it on. And one never knows the stick in your eye. Spread circles like a better leave him alone. You don't believe me, yes, Coach, come on. He's a bad man, from the dead, and a look in his eyes, and a fork in his hand. He's a bad man, from the dead, and a look in his eyes, and a fork in his hand. The Butcher, Abdullah, the Butcher. You'll be beaten to submission, but that won't be the end. Almost to break and bruise the ribs. And every concession is only one guarantee. Elbow drop and a 1, 2, 3. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. Abdullah, the Butcher. Abdullah, the Butcher. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. He's a bad man. From Sudan, and take a look in his eyes and a fork in his hand. The Butcher. Here's to ya, dear Abby.
Welcome and thank you for downloading episode 43 of Suplex City Limits for January 24th, 2015. As always, it's your boy Jim Vicious, along with the Bill S. Preston Esquire to my Ted Theodore Logan.
Rando Commando.
You missed a real opportunity for a wild stallion.
I did, but we should have rehearsed that. We could have both came in together and been like, and together we are Suplex City Limits.
That would have been gay.
Yeah.
And today we are joined by Andrew from the Hero is Wrestling YouTube channel. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks for having me.
We're going to talk some wrestling.
Oh yeah, all day.
There you go. Suplex City Limits, you can follow us on Twitter at Suplex City Limit. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/Suplex City Limit. You can also follow our guest, Andrew, at Hero They Call Me on Twitter. And if you'd like to donate to the show, patreon.com/Suplex City Limits. Gentlemen, a week in wrestling.
Oh boy.
Rumble time.
It's at least it's the last week before there's something watchable. That depends on how you look at things.
You like to think that, you know?
Right.
You think it's WrestleMania is coming, but you never know.
Wow.
It's
Lucha's right around the...
That too, yeah.
It seems like it's been so long since a WWE event, like a pay-per-view event. It just seems like we've been just watching Raws for a lifetime already. Just terrible Raws, just waiting for something. Has it been longer than usual? Been like 5 weeks or what is it?
It's been about 5 weeks, yeah.
God damn.
I just watched my first Raw episode since the Slammy Awards this past Monday, and oh my god, it's so hard to get through. Just 3 hours is too much for any show.
You know,
the pay-per-view is alright, but...
How many guests come on this show and they're like, well, fuck you guys, I had to watch Raw this week. That's so bad. You might as well just read the news about it or listen to a show like this one. Hey,
get like a recap, you know?
Yeah, there's no... Like, we are going to sacrifice 3 hours of our lives for you. Like, we do it so you don't have to.
Exactly.
You know? God damn. But, there's a lot of different news this week. What do you think the lead story... I think the lead story is fucking Tammy Sitch doing a porno.
What would you expect from this show?
We find a way to talk shit on Tammy Sitch every single week. So the fact that now she is doing a porno just makes all of the things we've ever said about her completely true. You know?
Wow. Yeah.
Just wait till there's like One Night in China featuring Tammy Sitch.
Oh God. Those
two girls, one Hall of Fame ring. Maybe no Hall of Fame rings by the end of this podcast. Because I might get so.
The sequel to the internet sensation, 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh, God. I think I'd vomit if I had to see China in another porno.
2 girls, 1 cup. 2.
God.
The video will be titled Sunny Side Up.
Is it
and
really
question,
titled that?
yes.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's called Sunny Side Up, and in case you're wondering, is that the ass? Yes, it is, because it has a subtitle, In Through the Back Door.
Oh, it's going straight to anal.
Oh, dude, you know that, man. That was my first question, honestly. My first question was, like, she signed a porn deal. My first question was, I wonder if that'll be anal. There is anal.
Wow.
That's where the real money is, though.
There's anal in the preview, dude. Oh, yeah. Pretty fantastic. Turns out they actually filmed it back in March, and I guess all of this recent stuff was just to try to drum up business for it. But if you're going to end up doing this, dude, why couldn't you have done it when you were hot?
Well, she had money when she was hot.
I guess, man. And, you know, and the preview of it is like a 30-second clip. It is available on Vivid.com. I suggest it. Just some key points of it. Starts off with like a ring announcer, and it's very fucking, you know, it says right there, WWE Hall of Famer, 2-time Slammy winner. Oh my. I always like to see WWE get a little dirt on their face, so I don't know who decided to ever put her in the Hall of Fame.
Vince.
Was it his decision? Oh, I mean, at the end of the day, I guess, but man, I don't think her career merited it. I thought she's always been such a fucking train wreck. Like, you didn't expect this would happen. I mean, we've all been waiting, just like, it's a matter of time before this chick does a porn, you know? And here it is. What a time to be alive.
Oh, shit.
What a time to be alive. Oh, boy. Yep.
Even worse. Could have been like Mae Young or Fabulous Moolah.
Yeah, this is true.
Together.
Together.
Oh, God.
I believe that they were. I believe that is the case actually with them. I think that it's been discussed that they were together. I think Mae Young was like, I mean, not obviously out of the closet, but I believe she was a lesbian. And
Really?
yeah, and I know Moolah was like a pimp basically back in the day with female wrestlers. Like, there's some dark shit in the history of Fabulous Moolah out there, if you care to look at it, and not just her matches. But Mae Young was fucking awesome, dude. Like, she wanted them to, not only did she take that crazy power bomb through a table, like, she wanted them to throw power bomber off the top of the fucking cage, man.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking.
One of my favorite things is the Dudley Boys when they powerbomb her off the ramp through the table.
Yeah.
I fucking love that.
It's fantastic, and that was you don't see that anymore.
Oh no, you're not allowed to even touch women anymore.
No. So yeah, you know, this about the porn. I mean, the 30-second preview of it. You know, you'd think the worst part would be like her old, haggard, out of shape body, but it's not. It's her old, haggard fucking voice. Oh my god, it's such a turn off, dude. Oh, I'm gonna come. Like, oh god. I mean, it's just like something about the voice of a woman when they hit a certain age. It's just a complete boner killer, man.
Oh, yeah, they go through menopause and they become men essentially.
Yeah.
You say what you will about her body. I mean, I've fucked older and fatter broads than that, so it's not it's not a thing. But dude, she covers up the stomach. That is, I can confirm that. She always seems to have a little bit of a shirt on. And as a fan of chubby women and chubby porn, there's nothing I hate more than when chicks hide the belly in porn. Let that fucker rock. But whatever. She looks like shit in it, really. You'd figure, like, at least if you were going to do this, you know, you'd say, hey, all right, we'll do this in a year, we'll do this in 6 months. I'm going to fucking hit the gym real hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to fucking do something. She just looks like shit, man. Shitty makeup job on her, just, ugh.
Dude, it's boring. She's not going to bother if it's easy money. It's like, hey, you want to make whatever they've offered her, a couple $100,000, I would assume.
Yeah, you go at least go out and bleach your fucking beehole or something. I didn't see what color her beehole was from the preview, but
Was it?
I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say it's not pink.
God.
This is a wrestling podcast.
Yes, it is.
I'm just saying, if everyone was going to see me naked, I might try to fucking, tighten her up a little bit. Not that I could possibly. But I'm way more far gone than fucking Tammy Sitch has ever been. At least as far as weight goes. Definitely not in drug abuse,
Yeah.
Never fucked anybody for pills or anything of that nature, so.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, you're doing okay then.
But yeah, she's still offering Skype shows and Snapchat subscriptions via her Twitter, which is still WWE HOFer.
Yeah, it is.
Sunny or Sitch or whatever the fuck it is. Gross. Fantastic. It comes out this spring. It'll be available for, I don't know, probably $20. She said she got much more than the original $100,000 offer. It's probably like 110.
100.
A big ass bottle of Somas.
And a cheeseburger or something.
Very good. So let us know. Let us know on Twitter whether or not you're gonna jay off to it. I'm going to.
You think they're gonna somehow, like, WWE just gonna, like, blacklist her now, considering they won't put Shine in the Hall of Fame for the same reason?
Oh yeah, she's.
Technically, she's already been black. They don't really bring her up ever, so.
Yeah, dude, you're not gonna hear anything out of that. And dude, I don't know why like I said, they put her in the Hall of Fame.
What? Replaced her with Stevie Richards,
Yeah.
just like they did in fucking No Mercy with I think it was Big Show.
Stevie Richards.
Yeah, they replaced Big Show with Stevie Richards because it's old storylines in that game, so it's supposed to be a Big Show, but they replaced him with Stevie Richards because Big Show was too fat to put in the game or some shit.
Just like, no, there's no fucking way that we can even begin to try to model something like that for the N64. Can't handle it. I've been playing Blast Corps, if anyone's familiar with the classic N64, and holy shit, that game looks like dick. It's like,
A lot of games from that generation look like dick.
yeah, but I've actually been having a good time with Blast Corps. That game is the shit. Cheap too, worth checking out. Needs a sequel. So moving on, yeah, like I said, I think that they actually filmed this thing in like March. So what you see now is pretty much what you got at the time. It's a shame it wasn't when she was hot. And it's also a shame that that Joey Ryan wasn't the guy in it. You know?
That is too bad.
Actually, I tweeted him this week on the Suplex City Limits account, and suggested that he should be the one to do it. He responded. He said that it's like, but Pornhub pays me more money to not do porn than she got paid to do porn. Fucking awesome. But Joey Ryan should just do porn at this point. I think that would add to his gimmick, man.
Yeah.
The dude should just be out there doing like, and not like real like legit porn, but like crazy porn, like doing push-up thrusts into women and shit. Bench pressing them and shit. Be fucking awesome.
X-rated Valvinus.
Exactly. Yeah, but the real deal.
Yeah.
Former WWE superstar, use that term loosely, Iron Mike Sharp passed away this week at the 64.
Never heard of him.
In Hamilton, Ontario. I don't know, was he Canadian? I don't know.
I'm not sure. No.
Never heard of him. No, he wouldn't, because he was an old school jobber. I mean, if anything, I know him more from a terrible release video that Brian Zane covered. Where he, like, way after the fact, him and some other cats, him and, like, Iron Sheik and shit wrestled in a tent. It's god-awful. But yeah, he was a jobber back in the 80s. I mean, I remember him from when I was a kid. But that's really all it was a jobber, so...
You got a fucking shout-out on Raw, which is impressive, considering most people that are actually important don't even get shout-outs.
Well, if they ever said or did anything against the company, they're petty cunts like that.
Yeah.
I mean, or Umaga, I guess they didn't do anything for that guy, just period.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm not sure what that is about. They've leaked some of the Hall of Fame, usually. A report that claims that a high-up WWE source has leaked some names for the Hall of Fame. I was debating, is there anybody who's going to be like, you spoiled the Hall of Fame for me? I think we can get past that, huh?
Yeah.
So, see how you feel about some of these. JBL?
No.
Maggle?
No.
Maggle.
I want Virgil and Dumpy Maggle.
Eat that fuck money, Maggle.
Dave, like Mr. Company Man, will do anything to get like over with Vince McMahon, essentially.
Yeah.
He's such a shithead, dude. All of his like backstage bullying and
They used to put like thumbs in like people's assholes backstage in the shower.
yeah, it's a real prank, huh?
Yeah.
Got a guy who would fucking forcefully rape a dude and then call him a fag at the same time, you know? Why fucking me, fag?
Oh god, yeah, I can see it.
Faggle.
Faggle.
About time for the Freebirds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, being in Texas, I mean, the JBL thing, they like to do it to the region, which I don't know what the real point of that is, but yeah, the Freebirds, it's about time, dude. Michael Hayes has somehow inexplicably had a job with that company for the last 20-some years. So,
You're, like, super racist.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
People have said that.
The
about
whole
him,
company
yeah.
is.
I mean,
Not surprising, though.
go watch a Freebirds match, and yeah, like, if I told you that guy called people N-bombs, would you be surprised? Did the Confederate flag sparkly robe give it away?
Yeah. Not really subtle with it.
Yeah, exactly. He's very subtle racist. He's not blatant like Vince McMahon. Jacqueline.
Yeah.
Eh,
Known for having her boobs pop out on that one episode of Raw, I believe, or it might have been a pay-per-view, I can't remember.
her big, fake, gross boobs.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fucking gross. They look so fake, too. They just look like two balloons strapped to her chest or something. Just, yeah, I mean, she was a good female worker. At that
Known for
time,
PMS.
she, oh God, what was the name of it?
Pretty Mean Sisters
Oh God.
with Meat. AKA, I think it was Sean Stasiak, who was Meat.
Yeah.
Damn it. Meat.
And then they had D-Lo for a while as well. Like 99, I want to say.
Fantastic. But I mean, she was a decent worker. She made Sable look decent in a bunch of terrible fucking women's matches. I don't know. I thought she was okay. Back
Yeah.
as a manager more, I guess. But I guess I don't have anything with that. How about The Godfather?
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
That guy doesn't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame.
Slash Papa Shango slash
Everything
Papa
else.
Yeah.
slash
Good father.
Oh, the
Good father, yeah.
Boo. He was the Godfather. Yay! Then the Good Father. Boo! Then the Godfather again. Yay! No. Fuck, I don't know. I don't really get it. He's pretty tight with the company, so I guess that's a...
Not like it really matters, though. You got, like, a lot of people in there that don't deserve... Donald Trump's in the WWE Hall of Fame, so there you go. Anyone can be in the Hall of Fame.
Exactly. And then the celebrity inductee this year, Regis Philbin.
Oh, poop.
Should be Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yep, should be. Absolutely.
Man. Regis Philbin.
And, of course, Sting.
And of course, yeah.
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 Why not Lemmy and Motorhead? That seemed like a good bet.
Yeah. Regis Philbin. You know.
That dude kind of contributed something. Like there's three
What is-
songs that
What has Regis done?
Oh, dude. I want to say he did some backstage shit at one of the WrestleManias.
Yeah, there is a couple of WrestleManias, I want to say, more than one.
Yeah, right. That shit's terrible, dude. The way they integrate celebrities these days is terrible, but it was really bad back then. Oof.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's your prestigious class. None of them are in our Hall of Fame.
Nope.
And most of them probably never will be. So, I guess that there's... What do they usually do? More than that? 7? Yeah?
I'm not even sure. Whatever they feel like doing. This is a really, really weak class, though, if this is exactly what it's going to be, unless it's just a rumor. It's a really weak class from what we've had in the past couple of years.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. We'll see if they add anyone else to that list, but pretty mediocre. I don't think I want to hear a speech from any of those people.
Nope.
Unless it's the... Oh, no, did he pass away
Who?
now? The member of the Freebirds who had to speak with, I don't know, one of those fucking things you put up to your throat.
Trachea?
There was a dude from the
No.
Freebirds who
You talking about Kane?
No. He legit had one of those things.
God, that was so stupid. I like how Kane's gimmick just completely changed. Didn't talk, then he could talk, and then he was, burnt, but wasn't really burnt.
He's making baby steps.
Finally took off his mask. So dumb. That character kills me.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible. Still there. Still will be in the Royal Rumble, probably.
Yeah, he'll show up,
Maybe.
I bet. He has to. They don't have anybody. Everybody's injured.
With his goofy ass mask that makes him look like a retarded Cabbage Patch Baby.
with a fucking terrible wig
Right?
on.
Yeah.
Like, dude, why does he have to have the wig on? Who made that decision? Wouldn't you just make him bald with the mask?
He was
little
bald
facts.
Demon Kane for a while, wasn't he?
Well,
Little known fact: all demons have hair, so he has to have
Yep.
hair, or it doesn't count.
Makes him look more menacing.
God.
Wish he'd just go back to his old mask, the one that covered his entire face.
Yeah.
I should just go away. Retire.
Or that, yeah, there's always that.
Take Big Show with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Undertaker.
Yes, and a
As
couple
much
of
as much as I love Undertaker, and he still had some pretty good matches in his last run here, and he needs to retire. He's 50.
You can also take Mark Henry with you and R-Truth.
Yeah. R-Truth's old.
Yeah, he's like 44.
He's fucking old, man.
50.
He
He
had a
just
birthday
turned
this
50.
week. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
That was bullshit.
You're bullshit.
It's like, he's pissed off. No, I looked it up, actually. I saw the SmackDown party.
Oh, was it?
And I
Okay.
was like, is he actually 50?
No,
He's
it's like 49.
But yeah, we'll talk about R-Truth's birthday extravaganza.
Oh, I didn't get to see it. No, I missed it. I wasn't invited. You didn't invite me, Michael. No, why did I not get invited to R-Truth's birthday, Michael?
TNA claims they signed AJ Styles back in December 2015. Oh, God. They just can't stop looking just terrible. Like, obviously you didn't, dude, because he signed a deal with them. And just shut your mouth and stop looking like fucking jabronis, man.
Yeah, I saw
Oh, my God. And they're like, oh, we signed him. He agreed to a contract with us. And
that. He went to Dixie Carter's house and shook her hand.
yeah.
It's like, shut the fuck up.
Big deal, dude. It just makes you look fucking stupid, in my opinion.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah,
To
it's
get that last shot in. Oh, you're supposed to sign. He left you because you couldn't pay his ass.
Yep.
exact. Well, yeah, and well, I guess we might as well talk about that, dude. What is with all of these people who are like, AJ Styles gonna win the Royal Rumble? You're in your fucking mind, dude.
Yeah, the TNA guy that's undersized. Vince McMahon's definitely gonna put the belt on.
Right.
Out of your mind.
As much as I like AJ Styles, that's not happening.
People legit think that's gonna happen.
People are legit retarded.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll talk more about.
People legit think Daniel Bryan's gonna come back.
Oh God, yes they do.
If that guy comes back, he's an idiot. He should retire.
Yeah.
Or go elsewhere.
Retire. He's gonna get himself killed if he comes back.
We'll talk
Paralyzed or
more
something,
Royal
yeah.
Rumble predictions later on in a new episode of Mark Tank.
Okay.
I have some gems from the internet Mark community about the Royal Rumble, so we'll get into that.
Wait till next week when you get to go through that next week.
Yeah, right. Well, at least we get to talk about Lucha Underground next week.
Yay! Finally. Seems like eons.
Brutus the Barber
Oh
Beefcake.
boy.
Pause for laughter. He is confident he'll be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. He probably will be, dude. That's how ludicrous is that?
If Hogan was still buddy, I'd say it'd be a real good opportunity that he'd be. But now that he's been outed as kind of racist, I guess you could say.
Kind of racist.
Kind of racist. He's an old white dude who didn't want his whorish daughter dating some gangster black dude. So
Yeah.
it happens. My dad would have been the same way.
How about you dating a gangster?
yeah. Like, no son of mine.
You get yourself a good white man after
Oh shit, that's funny.
being from where you are in Canada. It'd be pretty hard to find a black man anyway, I imagine. So
No, they're here. We got a bit of everything.
there you go.
Especially Montreal. It's like the United Nations.
Yeah.
Fucking
I suppose. Never been there, man. All I get is the narrative, the popular mainstream narrative that is full of French assholes.
yeah. Pretty much. Montreal's okay. Montreal's the most English, I guess, in Quebec. Though you go anywhere else from any direction, and you're kind of fucked.
Jeez, man. So let's see here. WWE officials upset with Tyler Breeze. Obviously. I guess he asked for permission to leave a recent television taping early. WWE officials were reportedly upset, and now it appears he's at backstage heat. So that's why he's, where he's at right now.
Poor guy, man.
Buried.
Yeah.
That's a legit. I know, like, that's a common word that gets thrown around way too much with wrestling fans. Oh, this guy lost a match. He's buried. But this guy's legit buried, man. Oh, man. Take his entrance away. Take everything away. He took the pin in an 8-man tag on SmackDown, and holy fuck.
And on Raw.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
I didn't see it on Raw.
Because he asked to leave early. Which, I mean, I don't know. That's pretty ballsy.
I think it was even before that, man. When he came up to Raw, he won like one match, then feuded with Dolph Ziggler, and that went nowhere, like usual.
As usual. Anybody, yeah.
Yeah. The feeling is that Breeze was just called up from NXT to the main roster, and is already disrespecting the business. Is that? I mean, maybe in other ways, but it's like asking to leave early. Like, fuck, I don't get it, dude. They're so cunty. Same thing here with like, not that I give a shit about fucking Lana, some valet. But it's the same shit. There's like so much heat on her for, exposing their relationship and shit. And it's like,
thank God that story was the worst fucking thing in the world.
Yeah, they're still pissed about that.
I know, it's so bad.
On house shows, she comes out with Rusev. Otherwise, no. TV, no. So it's just so dumb. Like, and yet, Triple H has on his Twitter, I play a bad guy on TV. And it's like, dude, they're so selective. Like, how can you be pissed about that, considering all the shit you do? You know what I'm saying? Considering this fucking R-Truth birthday party.
Even Wade Barrett, he has his real name on his Twitter. It says, I play some wrestler named Wade Barrett or something. It's like, fuck. His name's Stu Bennett, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice name, pal. Stu. That makes me just like, it just like increases your pussiness by about 10%. Stu!
Would you go up to Wade Barrett and say you're a pussy? I wouldn't. That guy was like what? Like a fucking bare knuckle boxer?
Yes, I would. Because if he didn't, I mean, that's like the society of now. Is like, if you call that guy a pussy, and if he does something, then you're in the... Yeah, exactly. I'm not above a frivolous lawsuit, goddammit. Red-blooded him. I believe in the freedom to sue people for lots of money. Goddamn right. Austin Aries announced and debuted at NXT. I don't think that's much of a spoiler. They've announced it themselves.
Well, yeah, they kind of have to, considering it's tapings.
Yeah, so...
Like, you're going to let everyone else break the news, or you're going to break the news yourself,
Exactly. I don't know, man. I don't really know much about the guy. I don't watch a lot of Impact. I try not to. So
I heard a lot of people comparing him to CM Punk when he first came in. They're like, "Oh, he's CM Punk of TNA," and I'm like, "Okay." I've like watched him like once or twice in TNA, and it's all right. I haven't really seen much of him though.
Came out to a big pop. He looks like he's in damn good shape. He looks like a small guy.
Yeah, he's not very big,
which Vince doesn't like. But
yeah, well, that's NXT. NXT's awesome. And then you go up to the main roster, and you got fucking Big Show and Kane.
Yeah,
and Mark Henry.
Yeah,
do not forget Mark Henry. Who this might be his last year. Sounds like his deal's up after WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that he's retiring.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go back. No, there's an article I read a while back that said he doesn't know how Vince tricked him into wrestling a few more years.
God.
Gave him some sexual chocolate.
Maybe.
So I guess we'll see how Austin Aries fares. He'll probably be jobbing to Baron Corbin in a couple of weeks here, so... There's that. What the fuck?
I bet Vince McMahon just has Mark Henry's hand baby held hostage.
He's raised his hand baby into a hand adult.
Do you remember that? Raw 1000?
Yeah.
Oh, that was the best.
When she gave birth to that hand?
No, it was like she gave birth to the hand, and like I think it was Raw 1000 where they had the hand, like a guy in a hand suit. He's like, "I'm a young son."
Oh, dude.
So good.
That's the thing is like now people are like, "Oh, WWE's so bad now." Like now?
Yeah.
Like, have you not watched the last 25, 30 fucking years? Since like the early 90s? It's been shit, in my opinion. I mean, honestly, even the Attitude Era had some moments, but for the most part had a lot of stupid bullshit that seems to get glossed over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like fucking giving birth to a hand and choppy your pee and oh god.
That's
Anyway.
awesome.
No.
That is
yeah. This is wrestling.
Yeah, exactly.
Giving birth to hands.
Yeah.
A 90-year-old woman giving a birth to a rubber hand is wrestling, and if you don't like it, fuck you.
Exactly.
That's a fair amount. WWE reportedly offers Shawn Michaels a truckload of money to return for the Rumble.
We'll see him.
He's declined.
Nah, we'll see him.
The Rumble?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I hope.
I hope not. Yeah, I really hope not. As much as I love HBK, but I hate when wrestlers retire and they come back. Especially with his retirement match was perfect. The entire story building up to it perfect. So he better not.
They keep doing this shit. Now you look back to their most successful era, and you would have never made guys like The Rock and Austin if you had old guys coming back, proving how shitty those guys are all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best thing about it. WCW stole everyone from them, and they had nothing. They couldn't do anything. They had to build guys.
Yeah, just this fascination with old guys, and I'm supposed to care. Like, oh, Steve Austin's going to be on Raw. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. What? He's going to come out and talk and, like, throw some beer? Like, I don't give a shit.
It's like Steve Austin's wrestling on Raw. That would get my attention.
Well, yeah, you'd be like, let's watch this fucking train wreck. But, you know. But, yeah, Flair and all these guys that they just continue to bring out and just completely fail to make any kind of new star whatsoever. There's just no effort towards making any kind of stars.
No.
And they force feed only one guy down your throat for the next 3 years.
Oh, yes.
Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Get ready. Get fucking ready. Kurt Angle says he has no interest in a WWE return.
Bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Was there anybody who didn't think that was complete? Like, that's like some chick breaks up with you and then, like, well, I don't want her back. Well, of course you don't. She broke up with you. They've already went on and said, yeah, no, we're going to pass. Even though there was a perfect time last time it came around where were pushing Rusev as this big thing.
Yeah.
And they could have brought in him as, comes out, boom, and he could have had a good, but whatever.
Yeah.
Now Rusev is
Garbage.
just done, ruined.
Yep.
Ruined forever.
You ran into John Cena, as any massive monster heel does, and their career goes downhill.
Done for, man. So, and I guess Kurt Angle's in talks with Impact. Dude, I don't want to see that guy wrestle anymore. He's one of those guys who, like, I just worry about the guy at this point. Like, him in a ring, it's like...
I want him to have one more match, but at Mania.
Oh, yeah, if he comes back to WWE, that's one thing. And does, like, a final
good.
A final run, that's one thing. But it's like, I don't give a shit about the dude as a dude. I just would expect his loved ones to care.
Yeah.
I put him in the top 5 of best of all time. Did everything right. He was good on the mic and, like, perfection in the ring.
There is that, I'm not sure. If fans of that certain era, I think, maybe, I don't know how old you are, but maybe people who are a little younger than us, or were from that era, there is a lot of people who think that. They say, it's like, a lot of people say he's like one of the greatest of all time. For me, I've never really, I don't know, but, I mean, he definitely picked it up fast and had some badass matches.
His later years, especially, were really good in WWE. That is, I'm not familiar with like any of his work in TNA because I never watched TNA, but I'm sure he's had great matches there. But like his last 2 years in WWE, like especially when he went heel and said he wasn't a fan of the black people. I'm not a fan of the black people. That's exactly what he said. And then I think something about God not existing. Or I hate God, or something like that. He's like, it doesn't matter what I say, because these idiots are still going to cheer me. It's so good.
Yeah. He was arrested for DUI in our state.
Yeah, he was, yeah.
After a TNA show. Remember when TNA did road shows? What the fuck? I didn't go or anything, but...
I saw one.
Did you?
In Montreal. The main event was Kurt Angle versus Christian. And Earl Hebner was the referee.
Yeah. Well.
In Montreal. Oh my god, did he get booed.
Yeah.
And the ending was fucking Angle putting the sharpshooter on Christian reversing, and then Hebner ringing the bell before Angle tapped.
Oh.
It's pretty good. Like a reverse screw job, and the crowd was like, "Yeah."
You just look at that. That's TNA in a nutshell, right there. Two fucking dudes made in the WWE with a fucking referee made in the WWE.
Doing a WWE finish, but reverse.
Yeah. Doing a play on a WWE finish in a 6-sided ring.
It was good though. It was a good show.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a decent main event, Dude, tough enough winner, Josh Bredel. I don't know what this fucking guy's name is. Evidently
Big
getting
Eddie.
heat. I don't know if that's legit or if that's like fucking kayfabe. But
I think it's legit.
I think it is too. People are saying he's going to be in the Royal Rumble.
Fuck off.
He is the worst, this fucking guy. Like, I watched Breaking Ground, and holy shit do I hate this guy. He's white Roman Reigns, man.
He looks like he should be doing like Pantene Pro V commercials.
Because just a dumb as fuck human being, you know?
Oh,
His little girl is on there and it's like, she's a genius. Like, just because your like 6-year-old is smarter than you, dude, does not make her a genius. It makes her fucking not retarded.
Yep.
He is the shits.
Did you see his stupid promos? Billy Regal's like, drop that Yeti shit, and then the second promo he does, he still does it. I was like, you fucking idiot.
God, he is terrible. And that's just
bad. Even the fat one is terrible.
I'm just sick of these fucking people. I'm sick of these people who don't give a shit about wrestling, and that's not their first decision. And they're like, oh shit, I could do this and try to make some money. And they don't care about it, and they don't know anything about it, and they're terrible. Oh my god. Guys like Baron Corbin and
you don't
shit.
Like Baron Corbin? I like Baron Corbin.
No.
What about Big E? He wasn't a wrestler.
No, he's alright. He's alright.
Yeah.
But I feel like he at least fucking made it there. He at least became a wrestler. I don't think Baron Corbin is. I don't think fucking Roman Reigns is.
I like Baron Corbin.
Yeah.
I like Reigns as well.
Yeah. We really don't.
I don't like I'm not gonna like cheer for him, but I don't think like everyone just harps on him way too much. Like, you know, it's terrible on the mic, especially, but that's mainly what they're telling him to be when he's trying to be like John Cena 2.0. God, when he's just kicking ass and being what he's supposed to be, like just a fucking Samoan wrecking ball, I'm fine with it.
Oh god, the smirk, dude.
Yeah.
Smirk.
I hate when he's happy-go-lucky. It pisses me off.
And it's just he's not equipped to be a face because he's a cunt in real life. You know, he's done interviews and podcasts and shit that make him sound terrible.
Yeah. A lot of people think he should go heel or just be a badass, be a silent badass, and I think that'd be best for him as well.
They should have brought him up as he should have been the Goldberg booking like a year or two ago already. You know, I mean,
back when they had the Survivor Series tournament there, I was like, this is the perfect time to make him go heel, turn on Dean Ambrose, you know, the finals, you know, set up like the Roman Empire of his two cousins. And it would have made perfect
anyway.
It would have made perfect sense. You would have had that. You could have Dean Ambrose chase for a while, whatever. And you would have had, you know, the perfect same Rock scenario as him. Since every time you talk about Roman Reigns, they bring up The Rock anyways. You had The Rock fucking turn on Mankind at Survivor Series to join the fucking corporation. You have Roman Reigns turn on Dean Ambrose at Survivor Series to join the Authority. It would have made perfect sense. History repeats itself. But, you know, instead of that, Vince McMahon, you know, is probably jerking off over pictures of Roman Reigns backstage. He's got to be a face, damn it.
Yeah, an arrogant cunt playing an arrogant cunt. It writes itself.
Yeah.
You know? Fuck, I don't know. Whatever. What else we got? Dude, Josh, like, I hate that guy. You think he's going to show up in the Rumble, dude? No. Tough enough. I might just be like, oh, tough enough winner. P.S. Tough Enough Season 2 coming to the network.
He gets beat up by Stardust. Like, legit. Like, beat to shit.
Well, I'd like to see anybody other than Titus O'Neil get beat up by fucking Stardust for a change. I don't know, man. Seriously, that match has been going on forever. I'm surprised that's not happening this weekend. But the ratings for Raw this week, a 1.22 rating up, so...
That is happening this weekend, by the way. The pre-show has Stardust and Titus O'Neil in it.
Well, there you go. You know what, an 8-man or something.
Yeah. That's
or
like tag
man.
teams. Titus O'Neil's tagged up with some random... I can't remember who it is. But it's not Young because he's injured again. tore his asshole again, I guess.
Huh.
Dude. Wow. Fantastic. But Raw was up 5%. So, I don't understand. And 3% from the previous Monday. Somehow. I feel like this Raw was like one of the worst go-home shows I've probably ever seen.
Yeah.
And
that's bad.
And that's saying something considering like all of their 2015 go-home shows.
Yeah.
Ending was really good.
Brutal. But yeah, it's silly shit. Winter Storm Jonas, dude. Just wanted to briefly touch on this. We are sitting here in North Dakota right now. It's 40 degrees, sunny, beautiful, windows open, and the East Coast is getting fucking obliterated with snow. So if you're out there, maybe they'll give us some podcast listens if people are stuck in their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We feel you. We've been there before.
Parts of Pennsylvania, dude, 25 inches of snow.
Oh, God.
Red House, Maryland, 38 inches of snow. 33 inches in Virginia and Washington, D.C. and all this shit. And that's the big thing on Twitter right now. And I just want to say, on behalf of people who live in places like this, we're not impressed by your pictures, dude. We call that Tuesday.
Yep.
We shovel our fucking cars out and we drive to work.
Yep.
And everything goes on as normal. So, I don't know. It's like, maybe if in the history of time, nobody's ever dealt with such a thing, then I'll give you that, but fuck, dude. Like, well, we don't have any tractors. Why not? If this happens, it's not like it absolutely never snows. Fuck, man. I don't know. I'm just not impressed. I'm not, good for you, but it doesn't like, I'm not like, oh, wow. It's snow. It happens. It at least happens here.
A lot.
But yeah,
here as well.
is it nice up there or what? Today, like, as far as
cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Really cold.
we're having like the little bit of snow we have is melting today, and it's glorious outside. I just think that's like, what a weird fucking weather pattern we're having right now. And 2015 was the warmest year on recorded history, so.
Yeah, global warming, woo.
Not to get into climate change or anything that actually matters on this show. Talk about wrestling and fucking porn tapes and shit.
It's -2 Fahrenheit.
Ooh.
-2. Well, that's the shit.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's normal.
For this time of year, not bad. There you go. Yeah, that's pretty much the news I had of the week. As I said, going into Royal Rumble, the marks were out in force. And that'll bring us to this week's Mark Tank. Dude, the Mark Tank question this week was, who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble, or who should win the Royal Rumble? So you could about imagine there was... Wow, this part of it's fucked. But anyway, you could about imagine there's a lot of fantastic comments to be shared on that. So, Frank Rodriguez Jr., you see here, for all the people focusing on Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Triple H, AJ Styles, and Daniel Bryan, they are forgetting the fact that Zack Ryder's in the Rumble, and he's going to win his first major world title. Woo, 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 you know it. Is this guy trolling?
I wish.
I hope so.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Troll or Mark?
Troll.
I'll go Mark.
I'm going Mark too, dude.
I can't think somebody can be that dumb.
Oh, come on. We're talking
people
about
would be that
wrestling
dumb.
fans here. These are real people. Some of these names, I mean, and I'm not going to make fun of people's, English, but it just happens to be that a lot of the funniest ones seem to be really crazy names I can't pronounce. Let's see. Darmil Deruve says, I don't care who wins the Royal Rumble. I just want to see the return of Bill Goldberg. For the better future of WWE, Goldberg or Stone Cold is needed because we want to see some real wrestling.
Oh, God.
We want to see real wrestling from Bill Goldberg.
Oh, God.
We're still
No
waiting.
one's ever seen that, yeah.
We're still waiting to see real wrestling from Bill Goldberg.
Everybody is.
Holy
I've literally
shit.
seen people post, you know what they should do for WrestleMania? Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. That'd be awesome. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's already happened. It was terrible.
Not to those people it hasn't.
Oh, my goodness.
The people who would comment with shit like that, they have no idea that that's ever happened.
Yeah, well, it was a long time ago. The 2000 was it 2004?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That went over really well.
Oh, it's fucking bad.
Dude, Nathan Carter says, Reigns had a record of the most men he put out of the Royal Rumble last year, and he might just win. Believe that.
Believe that.
Because he's got the record, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what record he's going to break this year, right?
All of them?
Yeah, longest lasting. He's going to break Rey Mysterio's record.
It'll be the longest lasting, one of the few to go one till the finish.
Yeah.
It'll be throwing the most guys over.
He's going to eliminate 29 men.
Yeah. And he's also going to, like, fucking save a child by CPR at ringside.
Twice.
Yeah, he's going to bail out under the ring and under the rope and fucking save some child's life. And
Going to catch Owen Hart.
Get back in there.
Yeah, catch Owen Hart. There you go. That's a good one. I like that
Back in
one.
time and stop Chris Benoit.
Go back in and gorilla press Braun Strowman over the top
Yeah.
rope.
Oh, God.
He's going to catch Owen.
Defeat North Korea.
Yeah, he's going to go around the earth backwards really fast to back when Owen was falling, and he's going to catch him just like a kitten in a fucking blanket. We did figure out on last week's show that it was Kalisto who pulled the cord, wasn't it?
It was, yep.
I don't know where that came in. Somehow we came up with Kalisto. Fucking, this show is insanity. It goes off the rails. Yeah, Charmaine Mohammed says, of course Roman Reigns will win. He deserves it after all the crap he's been through with the Authority. And they still put him first, so he will have to fight all of the superstars, but he will still win. Believe that.
That's fucking Byron Saxton.
That's Mark. That's some Mark shit right there, dude.
I'm telling you, that's Byron Saxton.
Are you sure that's not a... You want to make sure that's not an extra chromosome talk in there on that one? Maybe?
Oh, this name is so fucked I can't even... I like maybe that's part of the fun is me trying to pronounce names. Let's go here. Kwez Ilil Shongwi.
I'll give you a B on that.
To all you fools saying Triple H is going to win, he won't. He can't even take a beating from Roman without going to the hospital. He's too out of shape.
That one sounds like a little kid in the Cena shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. Udoc James says, Roman Reigns will win. In Jesus' name, amen.
Oh, man. Really?
Samoan Christ has died. Reigns Christ is risen. Reigns Christ will come again all over your face. Fuck, dude. Oh, Mike Carey. This guy's white and probably American. That's an American name. He looks like an American dude. Final four. Austin Aries, Daniel Bryan, Samoa Joe, and Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
His surprise, what he wants to see is a surprise. Jeff Hardy, Undertaker, and James Storm, God. Surprise entrance. That would be good for business.
James Storm's back in TNA.
Exactly.
He's doing drugs.
There's a lot of this shit on here too. People are like, Randy Orton comes back, or even like Seth Rollins and shit. Like, you have no idea how long these people are out for.
The major surgery, you retards.
Maybe you would be less of a fucking mark if you actually, like, I don't know, looked into something. You know, like, how long is this guy hurt for?
You get a John Cena, Rollins, Randy Orton, Cyborg, like Voltron. They all combined. Just a giant monster.
Here you go. And same thing, too. And Randy Orton will be back and won Royal Rumble match and WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah.
That's from Wawinka Cade. These names are awesome, man. Jeff says Severson Jeff. Maybe his names are backwards. Roman Reigns all the way, 100%. But if he loses, I'm done with WWE. No exceptions. Period.
He loses.
These are people. Dude, I guess I know. I only have a couple more. I thought it was going to be like 30 marks battling it out and then over the top rope battle rumble.
Those are my favorite, though, the people that say I'm done and then they come back the next night. See it all the time. I'm done with it. This happens. It's like, fuck, well, guess I'll see you on Raw.
Isaiah Jude Quidla. Obviously Big Show. He's a freaking giant. How you eliminated him? How? He's never been eliminated. He's never been eliminated from Royal Rumble ever. How are you gonna do it?
So bad.
Fuck. And to close off this week's Mark Tank, I saved my favorite for last. Akash Akreet Mock says, first of all, wrestling is not fake. So take that part first. The second, Roman will lose, and the winner might be Brock Lesnar. There you go.
Wrestling is not fake.
No, it's not. Contrary to what you've heard.
It's still real to me, damn it.
Exactly. It's still real to him. And from what I see online, a lot of people in the Middle East, but I don't know what that means. A lot of the comments on there were from that part of the world. I don't know. I guess wrestling must be huge over there, huh?
Yeah, and it's weird because everyone in the Middle East is like super face fans.
Yeah.
Like they love John Cena, and it's so weird because he's so like super American.
Yeah, right.
You think they'd hate him?
He's like the worst of what America has to offer. You know, he's a square jaw, fucking American flag waving, fucking
Marine Corps haircut.
God love it. That's the most Marine thing about him.
Jesus God love him, not Muhammad God. Just to be clear.
Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, America God. You know that white guy with the big beard and long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Chad Kroger from Nickelback.
Oh God. Oh, he kind of does.
Yeah.
Because of course he was born in the Middle East and was white and yeah. Okay. So yeah, Mark Tank, good times.
Yeah.
You want to get into these shows, man, or do you want to talk about? I guess we can talk a little Royal Rumble. How do you want to do it?
We're gonna talk.
I guess that was fun. So let's do some stuff that sucks, and then we'll come back to some stuff that's fun again. So we'll talk about Raw. Holy shit, man!
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What do you got? I mean, just general thoughts on this, man.
I don't remember watching it. I know I watched it, but I don't remember anything that happened.
Did a podcast on it, and I can't remember what happened. That's how bad it was.
That's the thing. Is like we were talking about. We'll talk about Lucha Underground from last year and be like, yeah, and then this, that was this show, and then this happened. That's a year old. But yet WWE, I couldn't tell you. On Tuesday, you'd be like, what happened on Raw last night? I'd be like, it sucked. I don't know.
Yeah. It was bad.
One thing I can tell you is Roman Reigns came out and started the show because that's how they started the last 8 shows.
Yeah.
With either Roman Reigns or Stephanie or Triple H or Vince McMahon, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, this was when they announced he was going to be number 1, right? This was the show?
Of course, because how long have we been saying, like, for weeks now, we're like, oh, how long until they just put him in number 1? Of course he's going to be number 1.
That wasn't even at the beginning of the show. It was like halfway through, and it was
the
most botched segment of all time.
Oh, my God.
Vince McMahon couldn't open his balls. So bad. Terrible.
Yeah. Some of these matches, Roman Reigns defeats Rusev, don't care. Natalya and Brie Bella. I mean, this is talk hype. Like, anything that you have on this, dude. Big Show defeats Heath Slater.
Natalya versus Brie Bella was a Total Divas fucking match, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, it was built off of the Total Divas show, which is recorded like 6 months prior. So, brilliant.
Yeah, a returning Natalya who actually is one of the better workers.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, then went with Paige. Like, oh, Paige's face again. That whole thing is such a mess, with Paige and what they had with Charlotte.
Yeah.
1 week their face, and like next week, that didn't work.
I do like Charlotte better as a heel, though. I think that's a better idea.
Yeah, with Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, no one was going to buy her as a face anyway.
Right.
I mean.
The build-up between Charlotte and Becky is actually really good. It's probably one of the better builds that they've done in a very long time.
It is, and nobody cares about it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Nobody could give 2 shits. But, like, Charlotte sucks. She does. She's not very good in the ring, to be honest.
She's sloppy.
Yeah,
I think,
she's very sloppy.
She seemed a lot better than she is because,
maybe she's working with.
And Bailey. There's like, she came out of NXT and I was like, oh, this chick can work. And then she got up here and I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
This chick can't really work.
Yeah, she hasn't been very good for a little while.
Yeah,
she could hang, but she can't carry.
Right.
Essentially, is what it
much,
is.
dude. And yeah, if you don't put her in there with somebody else who's really good, it's going to be a fucking train wreck. Wyatt family defeated Dudley Boyz and Ryback. Dude,
Again.
at this point, with, like, old guys, like I always say, we don't, we're not behind, like, bring old guys in and put belts on them or have them beat young talent, but, man, they have just beat the Dudley Boyz into the fucking ground.
Yeah, they've won like 2 matches since they've been back.
It's cool to see them finally kind of booking the Wyatts decently, but...
Yeah, but you know why they're doing that, right? they're building them up so they can knock them down to somebody else.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, exactly.
And I know who that someone is, but I'll get to that later.
Yeah, so, and with Ryback, dude...
Worse, I can't believe he still has a job.
Yeah. Big Show defeats Heath Slater and lays out all the members of the Social Outcasts. So
I didn't see that. That wasn't on the Hulu. That one wasn't on the Hulu version. That shit.
Slater gets out of the ring and mocks Big Show by throwing his hand up the air and making a retarded noise with his mouth. Big Show pulls him back in with one hand, knocks him out, pins him, then one by one they run to the ring, get knocked out. Bo Dallas ducks the punch, goes under the ring, runs around, victory lap. Big Show follows him out, knocks him out. That's pretty much what happened.
Dude, and I'm not saying like, oh, you gotta book this up. But dude, why put these guys, you put them together, and then you just fucking just to the Big Show, man.
And they've been winning, too. They beat Ziggler, and they beat Slater beat Ziggler, and they beat someone the week after, I think.
Well,
Why? Why put Big Show over so, like, on these guys? It just fucking baffles the mind. How are you supposed to get anything out of them when you do that to them? I don't understand.
I think they're supposed to be like Job Squad anyways.
Well, yeah, but fuck, it's just terrible. Like, why they always do that with Big Show? Like, oh, I gotta keep him strong looking.
Yeah.
He looked like shit.
yeah.
Like, he always looks like shit, but this week he really looked like shit. I don't know if the dude was sick or what the fuck's wrong with him. But he looked like he was gonna fucking die halfway through the match.
He's got giant AIDS.
Nice.
Rare strain of AIDS that only afflicts giants.
Yeah.
That's what the Giant Gonzalez died of, actually. A little known fact.
That's funny you say that because, like,
Died of giant AIDS.
got a new PC and I was going through my Steam games and I have South Park Stick of Truth on there. And there's a part in that game where you have to go to Canada. And spoiler alert here, everything in Canada is 8-bit. It's fucking fantastic. So, and that's part of being up in Canada with the free healthcare. You can track dire AIDS, and you have to go. It's funny they AIDS joke. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
There you go. I love that game, by the way.
that's a fantastic. If you haven't played it, play it. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's cheap now. Too.
Yeah, it's super cheap.
Becky Lynch defeats Tamina.
Ooh, shocker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
she
we
didn't look
missed.
half bad, but she didn't look half good either. So.
We missed the ball spot, dude. People are saying, like, people who know Vince, they're saying, like, they don't think it was that he couldn't open those. It's that he thought that was funny or something.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah, real funny. He got a lot of reaction from the crowd there, old man.
That section was so terrible, dude.
My favorite thing about it is, like, they pull it out and it's like, it's Roman Reigns. No reaction from the crowd. It's like, yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
we
Of
knew.
course it is.
Yeah.
We're not that dumb one now.
Plus, we've seen this spot before. Like, how many times?
No, we never have seen.
They
this
wouldn't
spot.
have a
This
spot
was
because they would
stupid.
they would fucking keep it all secret. Like they never released the draw.
Well, they
ever
put
before.
Austin in there, number one, like that.
Yeah,
The
they
usual
do.
spot is they'll pull up the ball and it would have been like Sheamus, and he would have been like, no, that's no good. And then he would have threw it back until he got Roman Reigns. That's how you're supposed to do that spot. But instead, they pulled out Roman Reigns, and they pulled out Roman Reigns again and again and again and again. It's like, yeah, we get it. It's going to be Roman Reigns.
Yeah, to the surprise of no one.
Yeah, that thing,
Yeah.
whole thing. Vince has got to do a spot like that. He loves his thing full of fucking Roman Reigns balls.
He got
It's all
his,
innuendo.
he's got his tumbler full of Roman Reigns balls. at the end.
He's tumbling them Roman Reigns balls all fucking night, man.
Brutal. What a terrible excuse for television this show has become. Sheamus and Del Rio defeat Ambrose and Kalisto. So, there you go. Getting Ambrose looking real strong.
Yeah, way to work that Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, also on Sunday you'll be watching Kalisto and Del Rio again. Why not keep them...
You got to remember that ADR is the United States champion. So
Yeah, again.
and the fact that the reason why they lost, Kevin Owens interfered, kind of. distracted Ambrose, which led fucking 80-yard kick him in the face.
They put the belt on Kalisto for one day.
Yeah.
Why even bother?
I don't know.
So fucking stupid. And we were like, oh my god, they're gonna actually use this guy that we like, you know? I mean, we're big Lucha Libre fans, as you are.
Yeah.
So I was like, I like that guy. And I think there's interesting matches to be had there. Not necessarily like how their card is set, but I mean, like, dude, give me Kalisto and Neville, like, just, I want that, shit like that.
Yeah.
Whatever. Del Rio, this return of Del Rio has been one of the biggest fucking botches ever. Just terrible.
He is roided out, man.
Oh yeah, he is. Fuck yeah, he is.
He was never good. Never liked him.
I mean, I liked him when he was in Lucha Underground last year. I thought he showed a little bit more there, and he was decent, but... And that finisher, dude, that finisher has gotta go.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He stands up on the top and looks around to the crowd. This guy, like, oh, let me hold myself up here.
Yeah,
I mean, obviously
so
wrestling is fake, and, you know, especially in a Lucha Libre style, there's a lot of things that don't make any sense, but fuck, this doesn't make any sense, you know? It's just insulting.
It is. It's really dumb.
To watch some guy hang there for, like, fucking 2 minutes.
What's wrong with the cross arm breaker anyways? It's like a sweet looking move.
Yeah.
Dude, just dumb. Big E defeats Jey Uso. Huh? That's what the crowd thought.
It was the best match of the night, though.
Yeah. Scary, dude. And, you know, of course, that against the main event, just for you, Rando, they know how much you love multi-man tag team matches. Neville, Mark Henry, Titus O'Neil, and R-Truth defeat Breeze, Stardust, and the Feces of Queer. Neville pins Breeze with the red arrow.
You guys like Neville's gimmick on Raw, by the way, where he does 2 kicks and hits the red arrow? That's his matches.
Pretty much, dude.
That's
pretty
all
much.
he does.
I mean, that's a little best thing on here. New Day, again, as usual. The trombone funeral was fairly funny.
Yeah.
As far as, you know, these things go. But the end segment of this, I mean, what do you guys think of that? Lesnar comes in, destroys everybody.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And then the Wyatts came out, and they're building the Wyatts. I like it. Well, they're building Bray. So.
To lose to Lesnar, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At Mania.
Yeah.
Another Mania loss for him.
Yeah.
Can't you put him in an angle where he gets a win at WrestleMania? You know? Could we do that?
He's gonna have the reverse taker streak.
Oh, God. I don't know, man. And with Lesnar, you know, it's supposed to be like, oh, it's this big thing. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like, oh, Lesnar's going to be on. He comes out and throws some people around, and it's just
too much. I miss old Lesnar where he actually wrestled.
It's just like, meh.
As much as I like Lesnar just throwing people around like ragdolls, he was a tremendous wrestler.
It's just, it's just very meh to me. Like, I'm supposed to be, you know, like, think it's awesome when he comes out at the end of the show.
I like Roman Reigns just fucking dropping him right when he came into the ring with the spear. Yeah. That was pretty cool.
I don't know, man. The Royal Rumble. It should be called the Royal Crumble, I think, this year.
Oh, nice.
It can't be as bad as last year's where they eliminated everybody's favorites right away.
If Triple H comes out 30 and wins the belt, that's
31. Bad. 31.
31, yeah.
That's a Triple H thing to do.
Yep, there you go.
God damn it. He's going to come out and at least probably cost, you know, either he comes out and wins it, becomes champion, or I think he comes out, he eliminates Reigns, and Lesnar gets it. I don't see anybody but those 3, really. Maybe Bray Wyatt would be my number 4, but I don't see anything aside from those 4.
Yeah, neither do I. I would love it, just like a complete off-the-wall shocker to win it. Even if the only people I don't want to see win it is anyone in the League of Nations, really.
Right.
Anybody else, I'll take.
Well, definitely not. No, you won't take fucking Big Show.
I'll take the Big Show.
No, God.
That would shock the shit out of me.
Oh, God.
Big Show won't happen. There's no way it happens. Maybe it does now. Mark Henry, that'd be interesting. Give him the belt.
Yeah, the final fucking... Oh,
yeah.
No. This is going to be terrible, dude. I don't look forward to it barely at all. You know, I think AJ Styles definitely is in there tomorrow.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't know. What do you think of some other surprises? I wouldn't be surprised to see the fucking Godfather.
Yeah, neither would I. I don't care though. He was in like one of the recent ones, maybe like 2 years ago, I think.
2013, I think. Yeah.
I want to see Razor Ramon. That's who I- yeah. I think he could do it. You know, he took that fucking back body toss bump at WrestleMania. I think he could hang in the Royal Rumble for a couple of minutes.
I think.
Good lord.
I think we're gonna see the return of Hornswoggle.
Oh. By the time Scott Hall got to the ring, the next entrant would be right behind him.
He's still cool though. I'd like to see Jake Roberts as well, but
Hall as Hall, or like Hall as Razor?
Hall is Razor, man.
Oh, fuck. Full on, dude.
Yeah.
Greased up
Tights,
hair.
everything.
Yep.
The purple or the green tights?
Oh, purple. Gotta go purple and gold.
Gotta go purple and gold. So, that was Raw. I give Raw 2 Tammy Lee Sitch anal bleachings out of 10. And, yeah. Scores, anyone? No? Feel free.
Sounds good.
You good at that?
Yeah.
Rando? No?
I'm alright. Oh, it takes the cake. Nothing I can come up with will be better than that one, so that works.
At the end of the preview, she just gets a big wad busted on her face.
Yeah, she does.
You're aware of that, so.
No, I didn't watch it.
The first square meal she's had in quite a while.
Ooh. Wow.
Moving on to NXT.
Moving on.
NXT, I thought it was actually fairly decent this week as far as these things go. Sami Zayn defeats Adam Rose. Someone really hates Adam Rose. Man.
Yeah.
He comes down still to that music. It's very just weird. Comes out heel and still has that song, and it's just weird.
Because they don't care enough to give him something else.
Think that's who you had to have come down and lose to him? Couldn't you have just used anybody else?
I miss Leo Kruger.
God.
Yeah.
As we've said a million times, after that ESPN thing, they could have made that guy huge, and they just didn't. Apollo Crews and Ty Dillinger. Crews goes over. Now that he's been taken out of the main event, the main picture, that being that 3-way for the belt, I don't know. I like Crews a lot. I think he's awesome. I don't know why he's not one of those top guys at the moment. He kind of seemed like he was getting pushed that way, and then they kind of pulled it back a little bit.
I think it's because his mic skills need work, really.
Well, I mean, they definitely do.
Because there's a lot of, there's always some sort of promo getting cut between the champion and whoever, and I don't think he can really hang with... I don't really want to say Balor, because Balor's not that great on the mic.
No, he's not very good.
No, Balor's shit on the mic.
I'm not a big fan of Finn Balor.
Yeah, we kind of...
Ghost Wonder Kid?
He's just...
Das Wonder Kid, yeah.
I don't know. He's just there. He's got everything that's going to make him probably one of the best because of the look and everything. It's a cool entrance. He's good in the ring, but I still haven't seen a match with Balor where I'm like, that's a match of the year candidate.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, him and Owens did get fucking with a ladder, no less. Got their asses kicked by Sasha and Bayley. So
yeah,
fight women. So I don't know what that says. Boring Corbin versus, I believe, the debut of Rich Swann. Was this the debut? I mean, I was like, dude, fuck Rich Swann. That's awesome, dude. Actually gave Swann, a little bit of fucking offense in this too. He got more offense in this than Crews did in the London match against Baron Corbin. So that was something.
Baron Corbin's a fucking man.
Oh God, he blocked us on Twitter a long time ago.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, exactly. Badge of honor. I started posting some of our Badge of Honor blocks from Twitter this week, so I just keep posting them with Badge of Honor and then a screenshot of that they've blocked us.
Yeah.
And him and Russo and all those people, and then some guys like, my Badge of Honor is blocking you guys.
You didn't use that for Mark Tank?
Yeah, well, no shit. Fucking Mark Tank.
I'm blocked by Austin, so take that.
Well,
that's pretty good.
For no reason.
We're not out to get... It's not like we're out to get blocked. I've tried to get blocked Dixie, but she won't seem to...
No reason, at all. I said, something really positive only tweeted at him once, and then I got blocked.
Yeah, that'll teach
So
you.
we did it like I was talking about on one of my podcasts, and one of the people that were watching went back to like search when I tweeted at him, and it was like super positive. And then I'm just blocked. I don't know what I did.
Saw you're fucking from Montreal. He's like, fuck.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this kid. So now I have a rivalry of Stone Cold, and I just talk shit about him for no reason.
Yeah, that's fun. We do a lot of that on this show. But yeah, Corbin wins. I'm excited to see what they do with Swan. I was like, I have this fear that they're going to put Swan and Cruz together as a tag team. I don't know. Just seems like something they would do. Like, two little ripped black guys. They're a team. Let's dress them the same.
Something Vince would do.
Yep.
Give them a gangster gimmick.
What
was more offensive, Crime Time or the Mexicools?
Oh, dude, Crime Time.
Really?
I
would
think
go
so.
with the Mexicools.
The Mexicools was pretty terrible, too.
Coming out on lawnmowers?
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point.
Oh, that's awesome.
And let's not get into the rabbit hole of racism.
Yeah, right.
We'll be here all day. Bailey and Carmella versus Emma and Alexa Bliss. Meh.
Nah.
Of course, Bailey and whatever fucks Carmella win. They think they're going against each other for the belt soon.
Yeah.
Seems weird to me. I don't think Carmella's even close to on the level for that. Samoa Joe and Johnny Gargano for the main event. Samoa Joe wins. Good match. I don't know why they don't sign Gargano to a full-time deal. He's just one of those guys like Ciampa. They bring him in, they let him work indies, and they bring him in and have him jog to their guys, and whatever. It increases your notoriety, out on the indies. So I get it. I'd do that too. I mean,
well, it's part of their working deal with what's the company? Fuck.
Evolve.
Evolve. Yeah, I think it's Evolve. Yeah.
So I like Gargano. He's pretty fucking badass.
Yep.
But yeah, the NXT a better show than we've seen.
I want Chuck Taylor. That's what I want. In NXT, Chuck Taylor's a fucking man.
Yeah. We'll see. They've been doing fairly decent about signing, some of the indie guys out there that we like. So we'll see how that continues, dude. At SmackDown, I don't really care to talk about. But dude, this birthday thing with R-Truth, they had everybody in the ring for this, man. Everybody, faces, heels. It didn't air on the show, but they posted it to their YouTube. And Roman Reigns is the master, the MC of the evening. And dude, you got Del Rio in the ring. You got, all the faces, all the heels. So you're pissed off at Lana for that, and you think this is okay?
Yeah, I don't understand it.
To put on your own YouTube.
Like they used to do stuff like this, like after shows, but they would record it, but they wouldn't air it till like, a year or two later. Yeah. Like that whole like Undertaker, Booker T, Vince McMahon, like Triple H Spin Rooney deal.
Yeah.
Like they didn't air that till I don't even know, man. Like 5-6 years later, I didn't see that clip. So it's fine when you do that and release it like from the vault kind of thing after, but when you're in feuds with somebody,
yeah,
you can't fucking like. It was kind of they got mad at Chris Jericho for tweeting out that Luke Harper picture when they're all wearing Luke Harper shirts in like Japan or some shit.
Yeah, exactly, same shit, dude.
So dumb.
I don't understand. Like
we're allowed to do it, but you're not.
The things they do are okay, but it's not for that stuff. I don't understand like the double standard of that. Such a bunch of shit. Ring of Honor this week. I mean, I don't know, not a lot to talk about really with Ring of Honor. Always good, continues to be good.
Dalton Castle the best.
Yep.
Dalton Castle's awesome. Silas Young was on the show. He's awesome. He's actually going to be coming to our neck of the woods. Friends at Fully Loaded Wrestling. That'll be their February event, and we'll have Jared from FLW will be on the show to talk about it. So Silas Young, pretty good. That should be awesome. The main event in this was a Philadelphia street fight. Young Bucks defeat Adam Cole, Michael Bennett, and Red Dragon. Good show. As always, though, with Ring of Honor, they stick to the... there's nothing really that exciting happening there. I'm almost kind of bored of it at this point. All the matches are fantastic, so that's good. But as far as, like, storylines and shit, it's all just very... Like, you've seen all these things before. There's not a lot that interesting happening.
That's pretty much Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Right. But at least all the matches are fucking good. And they do have a lot of guys that I really do dig. So yeah, Dalton Castle's the shit, dude.
Yeah, he was in Chikara as Smooth Sailing Ashley Remington, which is one of the best gimmicks of all time. Where he's just super face. Like he'll get a chin lock on someone, and the guy will touch the rope, and the ref will be like 1, and then he'll break. And he's like, "I'll break on 1." So fucking good.
We watched the Royal Rumble '92 this week.
Yes, we did.
The match itself, a lot. I guess, pretty much accepted as the best of the Royal Rumbles by a lot of people. What do you guys think? You agree on that, or?
It's one of the best, yeah. I'll say that.
A lot of the guys that are in this are, I could see, younger fans being like, who the hell is Nikolai Volkov? For one, But, yeah, it's definitely one of the coolest just because the title's on the line. That's for sure.
And do the commentary from Heenan. Fantastic.
Oh, just
Bob Heenan's best.
butter. Just butter.
No, I was overall just very entertaining. I was going to take some notes on it, and then I ended up just kind of watching and enjoying it, which is a new feeling for WWE product.
Best thing about Heenan, there's a spot in the match, later on in the match, Undertaker's in the ring. Ric Flair goes down and low blows him, and Heenan's like, "Look at him, he's trying to lift him over the ropes." Gorilla Monsoon's like, "He's not trying to do that." But I love that. How many
would you be serious? Did you count from Gorilla Monsoon?
I should have counted that, and it's not fair to Flair.
Yep.
I don't know how many times they said
that. Yep. Not fair to Flair. Yep.
At the end by the end, Heenan is bargaining with God, that if Rick wins, he'll never do anything bad again. And fucking amazing.
My favorite line was when Virgil came down here, and he goes to Virgil. He was 23, coming down, and he's like, "What number are we on, Gorilla? 23? 23. Can you imagine how many bags that Virgil already went through in the back? Just the fucking best line. Best one of the whole night.
So much racist shit.
I took down a couple notes because I just finished watching it. First thing I wanted to say was Bulldog's fucking hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dreads or his cornrows or where the hell they are. What the fuck? Most people, you guys obviously know about the Fountain of Youth. I would assume everyone else does.
Okay.
On the Fountain of Youth. Flair obviously has found the Fountain of Old because he's fucking looks like he's 60. He's always looked like he's 60.
Oh, yeah.
Him and freaking Hogan. They always look old to me.
Yeah.
They've never been young in my eyes. HBK's got a mullet, but that's not too shocking.
That was right after the Rockers breakup, though, this Royal Rumble.
And HBK is better than pretty much everyone in the ring already, which is not surprising.
Yeah.
Tito Santana is the third member of the Los Matadors.
Oh, yeah, the Tito what they did to Tito, man. That sucks.
He's a bullfighter, dude.
Yeah.
Like I said before to you guys, Nikolai Volkov and Greg the Hammer Valentine got eliminated by the Repo Man.
Yep.
Dude.
Which still blows my mind to think about.
Greg the Hammer Valentine looks like some old fucking white trash lady who you see in Walmart in a robe buying groceries or something.
Yelling at 3 kids running around.
He just looks like some old white trash grandma.
Oh yeah. Piper was over as fuck.
Well, he won the Intercontinental title that night.
Yeah. It's still to have that kind of reaction after that fact is nuts. Jake Roberts gets in the ring while Piper has a sleeper hold on Ric Flair and does Jake Roberts things just by sitting in the corner and being like, "No, you go ahead and take him," which is why Jake Roberts is the best.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Undertaker was scary back then.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrifying. Another Jake thing, him and Macho Man were obviously feuding at this time, and one of the best feuds of all time. Macho Man, I was going to say his music hits, but there is no music. Macho Man comes out, Jake rolls out of the ring and hides under the apron, which is fantastic.
It is pretty good.
Yeah. And then probably the worst ending. You get left with Sid Justice, or Vicious, whatever the hell you want to call him, Hogan and Ric Flair. Sid eliminates Hogan with ease. Ridiculous. He just throws him over. Then Hogan goes cunt Hogan, like you said before.
Yeah.
And just gets all baby mode and grabs Sid's hand so he can't get back towards Flair. Flair dumps him out. What kind of ending is that?
And then a minute later, Flair's out of the ring, and Sid and Hogan are in there.
Yeah.
Cunt Hogan, man. If he loses, he'll still be in the ring at the end.
What a dumb ending. It's like, yeah, Ric Flair goes from 3 to the end, and fucking Hogan holding to Justice's hand, so he can't get back into the ring, and he gets dumped over the top. My God.
The little things on this, though, they use this to continue storylines that were going on, and they used it to create new ones, which they don't do that anymore.
Nope.
They've gotten so lazy that they're too lazy to even put little sub-story into the thing. You know?
That's like always one of my favorite spots. Like, for a long time, when Owens had the Intercontinental title, I was like, he's gonna keep it, but fucking Ambrose took it off him, and I was like, we could have an Owens versus Sami Zayn match at WrestleMania for the IC title. How fucking awesome would that be? But that's not gonna happen. It still might, but I doubt it will. I was like, they could have had Owens keep his strong build going into the Royal Rumble as a favorite.
Yeah.
Have Sami Zayn make it like his debut at the Royal Rumble, eliminate himself and Owens, have them fight into the back. That's what I would have done to build up the story, but it probably won't happen now.
We pretty much said the exact same thing months ago. That's fucking funny. Because we thought he would be coming back around this time.
Well, writing usually writes itself. Like, honestly, when it comes to wrestling, it's not hard.
Did you notice that you had sags but no knobs in this one?
Yeah, he was hurt.
Yeah.
Was he? Oh, he was hurt at that time. That's right. And I don't know, just cut up to the general, do the Repo Man,
Skinner, Barbarian,
dude, the Warlord. Holy fuck, the gas that guy is running on. He's the most steroided out motherfucker. The Warlord, terrible. But yeah, we just watched the match. I also did watch the Legion of Doom and Earthquake Typhoon match because that's awesome.
That's a lot of man meat.
Yeah.
I fucking love Earthquake and Typhoon as the natural disasters.
Terrifying.
As a fat guy who was a fat kid, I always loved fat wrestlers. So.
Yokozuna.
Two of them, not really him so much, but two fat guys together. Racist. Samoans or Japanese people?
Both.
Whatever they claimed them to be.
Well, he was Samoan, but they were claiming him to be
Mr. Fuji was down there as well, so.
Dude, best finisher of all time. Yokozuna. Just this giant ass coming off the second rope and squishing you. My God.
I know I used to play fucking Royal Rumble on Super Nintendo. I'd always pick him because he could do that finish. Fucking
terrifying
awesome
move.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to take that fucking spot.
Never.
Nope.
I'm surprised he didn't hurt people with that shit. Maybe he did.
Well, I'm assuming he did. How can't you? Like, literally, I don't even understand how you could, like, cushion that. It's like straight from the second rope, fat ass right onto your chest.
We talked about last week, 2 weeks ago or something, about him breaking a toilet.
Yeah.
People told the story of, like, they heard a fucking crash and then, like, water running. They went in the back and it was fucking him on the floor, covered in water and shit, and the toilet that he was sitting on just completely gave way.
That's fucking gross.
Yeah.
I heard that.
Fantastic.
I heard that Andre the Giant used to take shits in bathtubs because toilets were too small for him.
Well, I heard of him taking shits into garbage bags on planes and shit.
Gross.
Because he couldn't get into the bathroom and shit.
Oh yeah, no shit, man. That's huge.
Speaking of shit, we have a tradition on this show that you likely are not aware of, but at one point we told stories of shitting our pants as grown men. Ever since then, we ask all of our guests
Oh, I got one for you.
if they've shit their pants as an adult. If so, will they tell us about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I tell the story a lot, actually. This couple, I want to say, well, it must have been a long time ago. Maybe like 2009, 2008, so, fucking, I don't know, 15, 16, 17, around that age. Going to play some ice hockey, because, that's what Canadian boys do.
Because Canada. Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm playing some ice hockey, and usually there's just like a little place you can put on your skates, and there's a bathroom, some vending machines, but it was locked, so I got the urge to take a shit, and I'm like, whoa, boy, I better take off these skates and get home, which wasn't too far. It's about like a 5-minute walk from my house. So I was like, okay. Start going home, doing the duck waddle, because you don't want to shit your pants. I get to my place, and instead of going up the stairs, I decide to run up I have a little hill that went into my house. So I decided to run up the little hill, which was the worst decision of my life because as I ran up the hill,
properly going up the hill, dude. Yeah.
Ran up the hill, shit myself.
Oh.
So I go upstairs to the bathroom, try to clean off as much as possible. I'm like, this isn't working. This sink's too small. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go down to the basement where the washer and dryer is, and I had like just a tub sink down there that I could use the water and clean it off. So I clean everything off, but it still stinks like shit, obviously. So I put it on top of the washer because my brother's currently using the washing machine to wash his clothes. He finishes washing his clothes and notices that my pants are on top and they're wet, so he throws them in the dryer with his clothes. So he throws them in, and then eventually he starts smelling. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" So he goes and opens, and he notices that there's shit in my pants, and then I hear him yelling my name, and then I proceeded to get my ass kicked.
Hot shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
all I hear is Andrew. I'm like, "What?" He's like, "You fucking shit! You shit everywhere."
Oh, that's one of my favorites so far.
Yeah, my brother is much bigger than me. He's like 6'4", so yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We're both big boys, so he beat me up.
So you kept the clothes. We found that I threw mine away. I threw away my underwear and pants. I just got rid of them, threw them in a bag, took them out, threw them outside in the trash, man. I just couldn't wear them again. That's fantastic. Yeah. So you tainted his whole load of laundry with
yeah, I did.
With hot shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, man, that's fucking funny.
No, that's a good one. That'll enter our shit Hall of Fame.
Thanks.
I mean, we've basically discussed all we have to discuss about this Rumble. I mean, I guess the other matches on the card.
Oh, I hope Kevin Owens wins. That's all I have to say.
Is this really? So there's the fatal 4-way tag team match to qualify for the Rumble. Oh, that's what you've got on the pre-show.
Yeah.
Darren Young and Damian Sandow on the team.
That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Titus O'Neil, not Darren Young.
The Dudley Boys.
Yeah.
The Feces of Queer and Mark Henry and Jack Swagger.
It's it has to be Swagger and Henry or the Dudley Boys. I can't see it being anybody else.
They're not going to let us have Sandow in there.
No.
They know if they even put him in that match, people are going to be mad. I'm surprised he even got this.
Yeah.
They must be really pressed for people or something.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, Dean, Ambrose and Owens.
Probably be the best match of the night, considering there's nothing else on the card.
Yeah.
Del Rio, Kalisto, Charlotte, and Becky Lynch. New Day and the Usos. Fuck, have we seen New Day and the Usos enough yet?
The Usos just came back, too.
That's just the Usos in general.
Oh.
As much as I like the Usos, because they always put on quality matches, it's just, they're always there. It's just the tag team division. There's only 2 tag teams that are notable.
Yeah.
And it's the Usos and the New Day. They need to call some guys up from NXT.
Dude, I'm ready, willing, and Gable for a tag team call up, my friend.
Those guys are fucking phenomenal.
So, yeah, Royal Rumble. We'll see.
I would love to see Enzo and Cass against the New Day, though. Oh my god, the promos back and forth.
Yeah, it could be. They'll be entertaining.
Oh yeah.
So, Royal Rumble. I guess we'll see what happens with it. Not, as usual, I have very low expectations. So, even the slightest, bit of anything will probably surpass my very low expectations. And other than that, we just have our Hall of Fame for this week. Let me just double check. The 38th inductee into the Suplex City Limits Hall of Fame, the most prestigious Hall of Fame in all of podcastum. Going Abdullah the Butcher. He's gonna give hepatitis to everybody, dude.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
There's like a documentary on one guy's career he ruined by giving him hepatitis.
Well, dude, who would have thought that, bleeding into each other's wound, bleeding into the wounds of a fucking drug addict who's having sex with different women every single day. And I don't know if he's a drug addict, but most wrestlers were at that time. Who would have thought that might put you at risk for disease?
Yeah, no shit.
Only crazy. Dude, Abdullah the Butcher, we were watching a couple matches of his the other day, and he really did, what did we see? We saw an Irish whip, we saw an elbow drop.
An elbow drop, yeah.
And that was about it for wrestling moves. But, dude, stabbing motherfuckers in the head with forks. He was just a guy that, like, as a kid, it really worked on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fucking was afraid of that guy. Like, that guy scared the shit out of me as a little kid. Bloody as fuck, dude. He could shove, like, coins in the grooves on his head. Ugh. I heard poker chips, dude. He could put poker chips in there.
Oh, my God.
Fucking nasty, man. Also, as we don't give out rings for our Hall of Fame, we won't have to worry about him selling his Hall of Fame ring.
What about doing porn?
Oh, dude. I'd watch that. I'd watch that. Just those
Abdullah butchering
those
pussy.
giant black side boobs just swinging. Oh, my God.
Oh, God.
That'd be gross. He's actually a fellow Canadian of yours. You remember that?
Is he? I did not know that.
Yeah. Born in Windsor, Ontario, Canada.
Oh, what a shithole. I lived there for a bit.
He's somehow 75 years old.
Wow, really?
I can't believe he's still fucking alive, man. But, you know, he was the old school as far as, you know, we also have Bruiser Brody in our Hall of Fame. Him and Bruiser were like the origin of that crazy fucking gore style. And matches between those two were fucking gross. I don't know, I just always thought he was awesome. And, the curled boots and the fucking never talking. Dude, we watched something the other night. Rando was over at my place. And we watched this shit of him eating a raw chicken.
Oh, it was, yeah.
Sucking on the head. Dude.
I didn't like that one bit.
That's disgusting.
This guy was like, I thought this guy was going to be sick.
Yeah, dude, that was fucking gross.
He's just like looking away from the screen and squirming in his chair. He's like chewing and sucking on the head of this raw chicken.
Oh, man.
Out of your fucking mind, dude. How do you not get salmonella from that?
Yuck.
Gross. But again, he put that shit over, man. He'd grunt and he'd try to eat the microphone
all the time. Yeah,
had it. And he never spoke a word. We watched all that shit and never saw him speak a word ever.
Oh yeah, that's his character. You got to play the character, right?
Right. I just think it was just masterfully done. The whole thing, the madman from Sudan, fucking coming out and stabbing people with forks and shit. Fucking awesome. So, yeah, we're always a fan. So we put in Abdullah the Butcher, despite his spreading of disease and selling fame rings.
And sucking the heads of dead chickens. Raw chicken.
Exactly. I just think he's fucking awesome, dude. So we're putting him in. Because we have the smarkiest Hall of Fame distance. So, yeah. Abdullah the Butcher, number 38, into the Hall of Fame. Before we go, we'll just gotta talk about your links and stuff on Twitter, at Hero They Call Me. I imagine your YouTube is the same.
Yeah, you guys don't want to do a prediction for a Rumble? Who you think's going to win?
Oh, okay. Well, you can do that. I guess we kind of did, but who do you got?
Oh, I got Reigns. I can't see Reigns losing.
Go ahead.
Him losing or winning. I mean, Triple H probably trying to screw him out. The only way I see it is if he does lose, it's by Triple H screwing him over somehow. I have the Wyatt's eliminating Lesnar and then having them feud till WrestleMania for Bray Wyatt versus Lesnar. That's about it.
What do you got, Rando?
I'm gonna say H comes out 30 and wins it as a surprise. I think I've been saying that. Well, I've been saying that since the Rumble started. Ever since I did this whole thing for the championship, where he's gonna defend it in there.
Pretty much at the last pay-per-view during the Reigns attack. We called it pretty much after that.
Now, what I want to happen is something else, but that's what I think is going to happen,
Yeah, I think Triple H comes out 30 and either wins it or eliminates Reigns, and then, Lesnar or Wyatt wins. I don't see anybody other than those four. So maybe we'll be surprised, but
I hope.
When's the last time you were really surprised by WWE? In a good way. I'm surprised often by how terrible they are.
I have no idea. I can't even think.
God, the Big Show, dude. I think that's worst case scenario.
Well,
but yeah, it might be. I think Triple H is definitely coming out at 30. Everyone agrees on that.
I guess the most surprising thing would be Daniel Bryan winning the title at WrestleMania.
Wow.
and it wasn't that much of a surprise, but it was kind of, you never knew what was going to happen. I was really hoping that Triple H was going to win the first match and we'd have Evolution in the final, just so he could get shit on. Yeah. But
or maybe, big surprise be AJ Styles or something. I think he'll be in it, but yeah, he's not.
Baron Corbin.
I know there's going to be some NXT guys in there, so Corbin maybe could be in there. I mean, what do you think, Balor maybe?
I think Balor will be, but I bet Baron Corbin as a surprise winner.
Oh, God. I don't want to have to come back next week and
it could be, if you think about it, if they want to throw Triple H's NXT character into his main character, Balor's one of his boys. They could have the fucking Balor Club debut or some shit and help him win and have Balor hold both titles if they really wanted to do something super shocking, which I doubt they will, but
that's the only thing is I feel like all of this is so predictable, and you know how they are. When people figure something out, they like to go fucking sideways and do something else, so who fucking knows? Who knows what we're going to see. Your show, you usually do what? You do like a after Raw live show?
Well, we used to do Raws like every week, and then I decided that it was taking too much of my livelihood up, and I didn't want to do it anymore because it was terrible. So now it's just usually like, we'll do like the NXT specials, Raws like before like the go-home shows, I guess you could say. Right. And we'll do all the pay-per-views, and that's over at youtube.com/SureTheyCallMe. It's live pretty much after like any pay-per-view or show. We go live like 10 minutes after on my page. Video podcast. So
usually with our buddy Tyler Fudge, huh?
Yeah. It used to be, we've had a couple of guys come and go, and one of the main guys is having like living issues. He's in a really terrible living condition right now, so he can't really join us at those times. So yeah, I asked Tyler to come and join, and he said sure. So
of fucking Suplex City Limits alum Tyler Fudge.
Yeah.
Coming up for us next week, Sean from Jashawn's 2 Cents Hot Tub Wrestling Reviews. From the sound of it, he will be in the hot tub. We'll be talking Royal Rumble, recapping episode 1 of Lucha Underground. He's been to a lot of the tapings for Lucha Underground this year, so that should be interesting. After that, we get Ryan from the Gully Blanchard podcast, Jared from Fully Loaded Wrestling, Vexed bassist Taylor returns, Lucha John from the Put 'Em Over podcast, then pro wrestler Casanova Valentine, the hipster heartthrob himself. So we got a lot of great guests coming up well into March, so check out all the episodes. Follow us on Twitter, at Suplex City Limit. Follow Andrew, at Hero They Call Me, and we'll be back next week. May you get all of the dick and or pussy you desire. And remember, a winner is you.
Well, he'll cut you with a finger and leave you to die. And his skin is one of them to stick in your eye. Spread circle cycle, better leave him alone. You don't believe me, yes, I'll go on. He's a madman.